Hey, Lenny.
Thanks a lot, Moani. Each school year, teens across the state apply to join the Hawaii Meth Project's Teen Advisory Council to help make a difference in their communities. Now, this year's council is made up of 21 high school students, and one of those teens is sharing a personal story about meth and how it affected her life in hopes of making a difference. Joining us this morning are 15-year-old Macy Seguancia, a Teen Advisory Council member, and Colby Takeda, the project manager for the Hawaii Meth Project. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Morning.
Macy, why don't you talk about your dad? And you say that your dad became addicted to meth when you were just 4 years old?
Yeah, he left when I was 4. He's been using for 23 years now, but he's in and out of rehab, so we don't really know where his next road is going to be.
How did you know that your dad was addicted to meth? Did you ever see him do it, or did you see signs of physical abuse?
I honestly have never seen him use it in front of us, and I didn't really know. I only found out when my mom told us.
And so today you have very little contact with your dad. How did that leave the family, knowing that this man has abandoned his family?
It kind of left our family brokenhearted. It really put a financial burden on my mom. So.
And that's why you're speaking out today
Yes.
to warn others about the dangers of meth?
Yes.
What do you want people to know about this?
I want them to know that it personally affected me, and I know the dangers of it, so I want others to know about that.
And Colby, this is a very common story with other teens and their family members. Why does it happen? I mean, is it they choose the drug over their own family?
Right. So methamphetamine is one of the most serious drugs out there and most addicting drugs. So it really takes over their lives. It hijacks the brain, and all of a sudden nothing else matters for the addict. They only constantly care about getting that drug, and nothing else really matters. And
it's really scary to see how meth degrades a person's physical appearance, and it degrades their mentality as well.
Certainly. Yeah.
Why don't you talk about the Hawaii Meth Project? And it's really growing over the past few years, right?
Sure, yeah. So we started in 2009, and since then we've expanded. We have outreach on every island. We have our Teen Advisory Council members, and this year we really expanded. We also have a Advisory Council member on Molokai for the first time, so we're really looking forward to that.
And you've got more teens joining this crusade. What do you notice in terms of meth use among adults here in the islands?
Well, it's obviously very prevalent here, and we're doing what we can to spread the message and prevent it. Really getting out to the teens, the youth, and getting the message, the awareness of the dangers of this drug.
Macy, I mean, it's very difficult to talk about something that's so personal. You decided to come forward, and how difficult was that to actually talk about your story?
It was really difficult, actually. I couldn't really pick up the words to really explain it because I was so young. But with my mom's help, I was able to put a story together and really get all the details that I needed.
Now, what about young people out there? I mean, what's the view of meth? Is it seen as a party drug? I mean, or they think that it's not really going to affect them?
I think teens now think it's not going to affect them, but the addict, it doesn't only affect the addict, but it also affects everyone around them and that loves them. So I want teens to know that.
Well, it's certainly a very important message, and thank you so much for speaking out today. We really appreciate Macy and Colby from the Hawaii Meth Project. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
And to see this interview again, you can head to the top video section of our website, KITV.com. It is 6:12. We'll be right back.